Hey guys, I just want to make a video here real quick about an somewhat unforeseen issue. I say somewhat because it was an issue that I thought might be there. I opened it up the other day and it didn't seem to be what I thought it was. It seemed to be maybe an old issue that was some good news, but now that I'm looking into it a little further, it's a little bigger than I expected. It's still not a huge issue, but it's something that definitely should be taken care of now, so we don't have to go and, now that we're taking a lot of the sheetrock down and opening up a lot, and we're doing the remodel now, just go ahead and take care of it. That way we don't have to do any of this later when we're actually living here or when somebody else is living here. So it's the ductwork, our HVAC, our furnace here. It's old. Ours is about, I think, around 30 years old. The one upstairs, fortunately, I think is like 3 years old. So hopefully that doesn't have any issues. But this is an old one we're dealing with down here. And there's no insulation on the ductwork here. And I'm kind of pointing up here because I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. There's no insulation on this. And between the two floors here, just kind of where we live in Virginia, it's very humid here. Between the two floors, I'm sure a lot of, especially without insulation in these ceilings at all, this is kind of a soffit wrapping around. Yeah, just all a bunch of water drip. A soffit just kind of wrapped around the ductwork, and there's no insulation in there. So what we're getting with the humidity, with no insulation, with old ductwork itself, it's an old furnace. I'm getting a lot of condensation buildup, and that's causing obviously water issues with the ceiling, and we're honestly not getting as much out of the unit. Granted, it's 30 years old, but we're not getting as much out of the unit as we could be. And obviously we're going to run this thing until it goes, which, may or may not be soon, but we still need to take care of this issue because we wouldn't be changing out any of this ductwork. So I'll show you here, and I'm just watching it drip. So the other day when I checked on it, we actually didn't have the AC running, or maybe we did, but we had just started running it. I don't really remember, but I didn't see any issue. Now that I was running some wires, we put some holes in the ceiling and had the AC running for a while, and it was just completely saturated, all the condensation buildup on here. So the solution, I'll tell you the solution, and then I'll just kind of show you what I mean. So the solution for now is we're just going to wrap it in insulation. They make some duct insulation. Even if we just put kind of some ceiling insulation in there, that would be a significant change. We're just trying to reduce the amount of heat that's touching the ductwork, the cold air, and causing that condensation to build up. And specifically right here in the main cause of the area, it's right off the furnace. There's a sharp 90-degree bend right away, and then there's also two 90-degree lines running directly off of it, kind of in the same area. I think that's kind of a major issue for it, because when we get further down here, and I'll show you here, so we're actually in the hallway right here, and you can see I've opened all this up, and I stopped here because while there's still a little bit of moisture, you really gotta be feeling for it and searching for it pretty hard. Right here, this is nothing compared to what it is over here. And when I was standing here talking a second ago, water is just dripping down, and you can see that real shiny spot there on this corner part. That's just all wet, and it's extremely wet. Just kind of, again, our furnace is here, comes up, and it's just completely soaked all through here. Here, this goes into a bedroom. That's where it's dripping the most. And then once we got further into here, it comes into the bathroom, and I've just noticed such a significant decrease in it. So I'm just gonna stop there. I really don't know too much about this, so I might end up causing some issues for us down the road if I only wrap part of it here, and maybe that when I'm traveling down that way. I'm not really sure. Hopefully that's not the case, but I don't want to keep opening up because I'm sure I could just open it up all the way to the front of the house, and I don't see a point in doing that right now. So we're just going to stick with this area where it's mostly formed, and try and take care of that. And I'll actually get up here a little bit and kind of show you. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at all that water right there. So, and there's no tape around, like this is a joint right here, kind of connected right here. There's no tape around that. I might throw some tape along that joint there. Same kind of up there into the kitchen. Oop, yeah, I just got water dropped on. So we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna tape it up and wrap the insulation back, kind of as far as we can get to it, and see if that doesn't take care of the issue, and hopefully I'm not causing an issue in another part of the house. So we'll see. We'll start there, but that's kind of the only issue that we've had that has really been unforeseen. Again, I thought it was an issue, then thought it wasn't, and now I realize it is. And it's just a little bit bigger. It's just a little bit of insulation, some sheetrock work, some mud work, and paint, which is what we're going to do anyways. So that's kind of it. And yeah, we'll keep on keeping on, keep going.